You didn't watch the video?
No, I did. I just don't know. I didn't watch the video for today, but I mean, I watched it when we were talking about it. I couldn't get it to load.
Sir? Because of inventory, Tyler. Because of inventory, because we made extras in an earlier period. And then we've got extras that we can sell, right? How exciting. Okay. Evan, what else do we need to review? Here for this absorption costing, variable costing section. Oh, that's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. Whitney, what is the formula to describe the difference in operating income?
The change in inventory times fixed overhead per unit.
Change in inventory times fixed overhead per unit equals difference in operating income. Excuse me, and really kind of note to self that really only holds true when production is constant. But that might be true in most of the problems that should be true in most of the problems you do. So that formula only holds true when production is constant. Which means fixed overhead per unit is constant. Anything else? What's this?
The difference between...
Oh, yes. And this is really the question Nick was trying to answer, really. JJ, why are they different? Why is operating income different between the two income statement formats? Due to the treatment of which cost? Fixed overhead is the correct answer. Fixed overhead is the correct answer. It's due to the treatment of fixed overhead. Fixed overhead is treated as a product cost in the which financial statement? Jeff? Absorption or variable? Fixed overhead is treated as a product cost in which income statement format? Which of these two?
Variable costing.
See that?
Okay.
So that's your right answer.
Okay,
Absorption costing income statement format. It's treated as a product cost in the absorption costing income statement format. What's it treated as in the variable costing income statement format, Chris? What fixed overhead is treated as a what? In the is it treated as a product cost or a period cost in the variable costing income statement format?
Period cost?
It is treated as a period cost. Now, in an absolute sense, it's a product cost, but in the variable costing income statement format, it's treated as if it were a period cost because it's expensed in the period incurred. Okay? It's expensed in the period incurred. Okay? Questions, comments, concerns, random thoughts? Kylie, what else should I be reviewing in this section? Okay. Ooh, which one's more easily manipulated? Absorption costing or variable costing income statement formats? Kristen, which one's more easily manipulated? Suppose in this way, accountants might like it more because you can kind of manipulate it or game it a little better. Got a 50-50 chance. You'd say absorption. Why would you say absorption? You don't know? You're throwing a dart, kind of flipping the coin, and that's what it came up? Brett, would you agree with her? No. You would disagree with her? Sure. Does that mean yes? Yeah. Okay. Why would you disagree with her? Just another dart. So we've got two darts on the wall, Anthony's yawning. Will, what do you say? Which one's more manipulatable? He doesn't know. He's looking at Chris's notes. Nicole, what do you say?
I think it's variable. Isn't absorption the one that's like recognized by GAAP or something?
Or something? Which one's gap? Absorption costing or variable costing income statement format? Absorption. So yes, it is recognized by gap or something. Yes. Rebecca, what do you think?
I remember you saying that essentially it's easier to hide costs with the variable costing. You can kind of defer them until another month because of where your fixed overhead is.
Did I really say that? Chance, what do you think I said?
It was absorption that was easier to gain.
It was absorption costing that was easier to game. But so far now, we got 3 votes for variable costing and 2 votes for absorption costing. Alex, what do you think?
I would say variable.
You would say variable. Tyson? So we're 4-2.
I would say variable.
5-2. Why? Because?
Because fixed overhead does not go through the inventory.
Which is precisely why it's not the
easy
correct,
inventory.
not easy.
Absorption,
So it must be,
fixed overhead does not go through inventory on variable cost.
actually, absorption because fixed overhead does go through inventory.
On variable cost?
No,
Okay, I said
absorption.
fixed overhead does not go through inventory on variable cost.
Correct. Therefore,
So
it's
therefore
more,
it does go through inventory on absorption cost.
yes, and therefore,
More manipulative.
and making it more manipulatable.
Bull. Yeah, correct.
So, but Nicole pointed out something very interesting. GAAP is the more manipulatable income statement format.
So why is it GAAP then?
We talked about that, did we not? Why is it GAAP? In fact, I told you and it's on video, I told you the little story about my department chairman at my old university walked in. Right now, I was like, so why is it GAAP? It's more easily manipulated. Absorption costing income statement income is more easily manipulated than is variable costing income. So why is it GAAP? And I asked that question, and somebody's phone's ringing, and in walks my department chairman. And so I was like, hey, we'll ask him. And so I did. Mr. Fowler, why is absorption costing income statement format GAAP and not variable costing income statement format? And how did he respond? Robina, do you remember? I'm sorry? Well, that's not his response. That's the correct answer to ultimately why. That's the correct answer. You gave me the correct answer for ultimately why. Gesundheit. Yes. That was a good question. Mr. Fowler said, you know, that's a really good question. And he's a shorter gentleman. You know, that's a really good question. And then he left. But Rubina, you gave the correct answer for why is absorption costing income statement format GAAP. Rubina? Why? You just need to re-say what you just said. Because of the matching principle. The absorption costing income statement format matches better. Okay? It matches better. So it's more manipulatable, so it's kind of bad that way, but there is something it does better.